Good morning, IS Honors 2019. This morning, our group presentation is on user experience, Fitts Law and Hicks Law. Group members are Priyal, Takunda, and Rufaro. The Rhodes University website is a very familiar sight to all. How frustrating is it when you miss the target when you're looking for a menu, or even when you look around and there's so many links on the page? Well, today we will look at Fitts Law and Hicks Law to solve this. Fitts Law is an empirical model that explains the speed-accuracy trade-off of characteristics of human muscle movement. The early experiments on pointing movements targeted tasks that might be related to worker efficiency problems such as production line assembly tasks. Paul Fitts extended Woodward's research, which focused on telegraph operator performance, to its famous reciprocal tapping task in order to create Fitts Law. Thus, in simplistic terms, Fitts Law states that the time required to acquire a target is a function of the size of the target and distance to the target. Larger and closer targets will have a lower interaction cost to the user as compared to smaller targets at a greater distance. In the Fitts Law, description of pointing the parameters of interest are A. The time to move the target, B. The movement distance from the starting point to the target center, and C. Target width. He then derived the following equation. MT represents the movement time to hit the target. A and B are empirically determined constants. A represents the altitude, which is the distance of the center of the target from the starting location, and W is the target width. In conclusion, Fitts experiment and Fitts Law equation highlight the points that are important in pointing tasks, such as pointing speed, target distance, target size, and accuracy. Fitts Law gives us a way to compare tasks, limbs, and devices, both in manual as well as computer pointing. Therefore, one can conclude that devices with high indices of performance are better. The Hick-Hyman Law, or more commonly known as Hicks Law, the law states that the time for a person to make a decision increases as number of possible choices increase, thus representing the relationship between number of stimuli and individual response. Thus, based on context, as the number of choices you present to the user, the longer it takes for a decision. There are three main points of focus under Hicks Law: reaction time, movement time, response time. Reaction time is the time between onset of stimuli and response. Movement time is the time to complete a movement. Response time is the time to process information. Application of the Hicks Law. Always remember to KISS when designing using Hicks Law. Keep it short and simple. At the same time, be aware that complexity is the only option in certain contexts. For example, a drop-down menu of countries cannot be simplified or shortened.